Hello YouTube and welcome back to Allie's Wonderland Creations. I am Alice Seraphin and I'm a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in the United States. Well, today we are working on Mother's Day gift set with the Cottage Rose bundle and Dream a Daydream DSP, which is the hostess pack of DSP in the annual catalog. This is video number 4. This is not the gift ball card. This is the Friends Forever, as I am using all of the sentiments in the set. So this is Friends Forever. So, should it be a smiley face, not a like frowny face. I love what I'm doing. Big old smiley face. Okay. So let's set this aside, and I don't have a spot to put it anymore. I've got so much stuff everywhere. All right, so this is the gift bag. Lovely little gift bag tag on the side, okay? And the card is right here. That's for the actual card for the gift. Then what's in it is card number 1. Is this one. Actually, it's card number 2. Card number 1, we're going to make, there'll be a second one of these because somebody would want to give a card this gorgeous. So this is card number 2, video number 2. You're positively the greatest. And this one is Feel Better Sid, which absolutely beautiful. Love these. That sparkle on them when they hit the light is just beautiful. It is blank on the inside except for a little strip of DSP. So we're continuing working with the Cottage Rose. So let me stick all my goodies back in this bag. So this is, I'm using this die. I fussy cut some and then I used the die. This is one of the dies that come with the Cottage flower dies. I've got the rest all in a little dish here. So I'm using everything in here. Yes, I am. And I'm very happy to say that I am. I love that when I can do that. So with this one, we're just using Friends Forever, this floral image, these 3, and this leaf, okay? So let me set that up there. I'll probably never find it again. So what we have, let's go over. Okay, we have a card base. Voila. And you know I'm using natural cardstock that is retired from Stampin' Up! As I had enough to do all the cards for this set. Just swap it out for basic white. So my card base is 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4 1/4. Then I have my first cardstock layer is Old Olive. It is 4 1/4 by 5.5. The DSP layer, look at that, I glued it on already. DSP layer number 1 is 4 by 5 1/4. It's already glued onto its counterpart. Next is cardstock layer number 2 is Daffodil Delight, which I didn't write down, but I would like to, so give me a second. Daffodil Delight. And DSP layer is actually the reverse of this one. So I'm using the same piece of DSP, just one of each. I'm just flopped the sides over. So it's 3.5 by 4 3/4, and it's already on its counterpart. So that's going there. Then lots of scrap. And I want to show you what I mean scrap. I'm using scrap pieces, okay? When I say scrap, I mean scrap pieces. So I just want to show you that that is truly what I'm using. You will need lots of scrap. You'll need 3 of the medium flowers, scrap for 3 sets of the 3 flowers. Whether we use them all or not, I just wanted to put them down there because that's what I did. Scrap for 2 of the large leaves. The bow punch, we're using scrap Blackberry Bliss, and soft seafoam ribbon. So let's get started. Here's my soft seafoam. And the blends, I'm using Old Olive. I'm going to, you'll see those in a minute. So let's glue these down while we're here doing this. Could put it on dimensionals. I should have, let's see. My glue bottle is literally almost empty. And it's a bit fussy to fill. I am like reluctant to stop and take the time to fill it at the moment. But I have others. Why am I doing, I don't know why, guys. I prefer the little glue bottle until it gets to the end. So somewhere around here, I have an open bottle of Tombow glue. Is this one open? Yes. Like, why am I struggling so hard? That is not the one I was using yesterday, though. This one is. And yeah, that bugs me. So, we're going to put this directly on our card base, and it's covering up the entire card. You can see my flowers. I've got some done. This one is going to go directly on top of this one now. And yes, I've got layers and upon layers, but I think it really adds to this. This is very springy. It's not got any of that neutral that the other cards are. This would be a great one for happy birthday, but I chose Friends Forever because it's so happy looking. So let's see, that's so simple, right? Yeah, it's overdone. It could be, could just put a sentiment on there and that would be a gorgeous card. But so here are my leaves. I have one done, and I'm going to show you how simple this can be. So I'm taking the old olive and I'm just putting it in areas where it already has some shading or some marks from the artist who designed it. And I'm just ever so light-handedly with this. I am not pushing down very hard at all because it's alcohol ink, it spreads, it's great stuff, but I want it. So there, that's the old olive. Now I'm coming in with the light, and the light I'm just going to go in little circles and color everything on top of where I already did. And the stem, as I'm concentrating on coloring, right? Concentrating on not going outside the lines, as my coloring skills consider need something to be considered, I guess. It's more of a scribbling, but that's, hey, it works for me, and that's all that really matters. Little swirls or little scribbling, it's not there. That is all there is to that one. So next I want to show you all of my flowers because I couldn't decide. This first set of flowers I did with light and dark Daffodil Delight, as that's what the color package has the colors in, and those were a little too dark for me. So next I went with what I have been using is the Petal Pink. I wish we had Blushing Bright. I think that would have been pretty on there. So I have a set of Petal Pink and So Saffron, light and dark on the inside. Then what I did, where's my third one, is I used Petal Pink and Daffodil Delight and Light So Saffron on these three flowers. So I'm not sure yet what we're going to do, but we're going to do a large one. This is Daffodil Delight, and I mean So Saffron in the middle and Petal Pink. This one, I colored the entire flower in So Saffron, Daffodil Delight in the center, and then I went back over with dark Petal Pink to do some shading, and that was sure pretty, but I want to do one like this, and I've saved the large flower to do that. That was to show you that that's the scrap piece I used. So how I started with this is I got my dark Daffodil Delight, and I'm just going to come in and do some dotting. That's all I'm going to do with the dark Daffodil Delight. Then I'm going to come in with, let me see if that's light. We don't want that one. We want the dark Petal Pink. So I am now going to come in and do wherever those little artistic like shading marks are, that's where I'm adding the petal pink, the dark petal pink. Okay, I'm just gonna scribble some in there. Now I'm gonna, after I color this in the light So Saffron, I am gonna come back and go over it again with the dark petal pink, just deepening that color. But it truly takes no time at all. So now I want my light, oh, that's light Daffodil Delight. I don't want that one. Dark Daffodil Delight. I want the So Saffron. So I want to bring in a little bit of the dark So Saffron. And I'm just going to come in here, there, and in a few little choice. Ooh, I missed some right there. So I'm going to have to come back in. I'm just adding little hints of the dark So Saffron. Making sure I just get a little bit here and there. So where's my dark petal pink? Because I missed all of this here. All right, so my light, this one I'm using the brush tip. Now I'm just going to bring that in and color. Going over my center. Just wherever I don't have the petal pink is where I'm putting the So Saffron. So it's gonna need some more. I might have to come in, I think, with, did I use the dark? I'm trying to see. Well, we'll see. We're gonna go back to the dark petal pink. I want the bullet tip because I want them. Gonna squiggle on top of where I already have it. Just deepening up that pink color. You can always add color, you just can't take it off. That's why I'm doing it. Oh, so pretty. Once more there. And you could do this a number of times. Just give it a second for that alcohol to dry that the marker is used. So I'm thinking, let's come in with the dark. Let me see if I add a little bit in here. Right up next to that So Saffron. Just want to brighten this up a bit. Just squiggling some dark saffron in there. Ooh, very pretty. Very, very pretty. So there are my flowers. So this is going to be a card that goes this way. Now I know that my Friends Forever, I am going to stamp directly onto my DSP. I got one chance, folks. One chance to do this right. So I am going to check it. I'm going to stamp and check it again. My pad has gone wonky and bad. I'm going to need a replacement. Look at that. Yuck. The cloth pads didn't do that. Let's just go for it. So Friends Forever, right there. I can't even see. This is my messed up block. Oh, okay. I will take that every day. Okay. I'm trying very hard. Look at my nails are almost the exact same color. gonna move that way away from me for the moment. And we have Friends Forever right on top of the DSP because now we're gonna play. Now we're gonna figure out, we're gonna arrange our roses. We're just getting a look at where everything is going, okay? So, and I told you we already got the bow punch. We had some of this going on. I'm thinking that one goes a little bit more there, like so. I'm using both sprigs from the bow punch. I'm just getting a rough idea. I already did this once and then I had to take it all off. But you still got to lay it down to get a look at where you're putting your goodies. And oh my gosh, that's gorgeous. So I do want to add, you almost don't need those little ones, but I do see we got to make sure it's got to come over some. So it's going to have room. And we might add, oh yeah, do we want to add a petal pink one back there? Definitely a petal pink back there. Okay, so let's get started. We're gonna start by moving our pieces out of the way. Move, move, and move. This leaf is gonna go right here. So I'm gonna use my finger, kind of hold that one in place. And where's that bottle of Tombow? This is getting glued all the way down. Nope. We're going to put some dimensionals on it. We're just going to glue those 3 leaves down in place, and then I can put dimensions on the outside. So I wanted that there. Next, we're going to bring in our bow punch and tuck it in like, maybe like so. Okay. And I'm not going to do any wiggle wiggles on this. We're just going to get it on there. Leave the lid off for now since we're going to be gluing all of this down. There we go. This one. Oh, this one was supposed to go up there. Oh well, this is going down here, but let's see. This flower needs to go down right there. And this one's going up on dimensionals. All of the big flowers are going on dimensionals. But I want that little nook to do the F for friends. Yes. Where's my other flower? Really, really pretty. So this is going to come over. We're going to pop that one up on a dimensional. It only needs one, as the other part of the leaf will be up on top of the petal pink flower. So we're going to bring this one like so. Maybe one there after we get this one in place. I like this one on top. So I'll worry about getting underneath there in a minute. I'm gonna have to stick a dimensional up in here. So just like so. So I need a dimensional up underneath these two, which let's just take it off. This is where my gorgeous pokey tool would come in handy. I'm gonna stick a needle on there. Pull this one up and stick this up underneath there. Now this just needs a dab of glue to hold that down. All right, and I do want a dimensional there, but let's finish getting our leaves. So we could put, oh, that's definitely going there. Same thing, just the bottom 3 little leaves are getting glue. And then this is gonna come over. Ooh, so darn pretty. I love this purple. Ah, what happened? I got like glue everywhere. Not good. I'm gonna have to wait till it dries and then use oh, it's the flower. I'm like thinking all of that is glue, but there was a little glue, but not that much. Okay, so now we have, maybe if we add the dark yellow, we're gonna tuck some more in. Ooh, definitely that one. This is that solid Daffodil Delight. This is why I did them all. We can even add this little petal pink one right here, the smaller version. Really, really pretty stuff. And I know that we are needing, I need one more purple. One more purple. You can see I'm just using scraps. So let's grab another purple leaf, because it just needs it. Like, oh yes, it does. Needs to slide right in there. And I even have some bits and pieces. I have this little one I didn't know what to do with, but I was practicing my coloring. This is going to come in perfect. Oh, I love when things like this happen. That's why I do them. I love when I can use things that I wasn't sure of. But look at that. It was like it was made for that. Yikes. Okay, I want to cut this. Do I have any scissors out? I don't. So I want this cut. I'm going to add just a little bit of glue. Hopefully I didn't glue too much of this flower down, because I kind of want to tuck this in like so. Very, very cool. Just so over the top with this. I like that. But I'm thinking, do I have a little tricolored flower to pop up? Ooh, right there. I think we might actually use all these flowers. Just the hint of that little puppy there. Down here, we need a bit of a solid one. That's the only solid one I have left, right? Don't have any other. We're going to add this bit of yellow one over here. I need to tuck these in a bit. So let's add this here. Maybe a little bit there, just more to hold it down in the card. Getting all these wonderful layers on this absolutely gorgeous card. Definitely there. Don't drop it on there. All right. See, where else can we put all of my little goodies I made? Maybe, I'm not sure. Maybe I'll put those on the inside of the card. Because, oh my gosh. I love this card. Okay, I'm looking for the Wink of Stella. And there it is. Because this needs some sparkle and shine, right? And it needs some bling, though I'm not sure what bling I'm going to be able to add to this to really make it. But oh, that Wink of Stella. And I absolutely love all those little roses tucked in and around. I'm thinking, however, this little yellow one might need to be... Oh, that one didn't get glued down. I was like, what's wrong with that one? It didn't get glued down. Well, if I put that one there, I could tuck this one. Nope, I don't want the yellow one. Just this one here that didn't get all the way glued down. It will be now. It's in there. I wanted it really tucked in there. Okay. It's absolutely beautiful. Wow. My mother would have absolutely loved this card. I'm sure it would have reminded her of her mom, my granny. Okay. Look at that. Did I prep anything for the envelope for this card? I don't think I did. I think I was like so excited to do. Okay. We're going to use these on the envelope. When I can find the envelope, let's just grab another envelope. Hopefully, do I have any more envelopes? Do I need to open an envelope? Let me see. Okay. Wasn't sure if I needed to open the package. Boy, do I need to clean up this room after all this creating. So I said we are just going to add this to the card front, like so. Then we're going to add that one, or this little one. I might need, do I really need one more flower for the inside? Nope, we're going to add this one to the back flap. So we are using all of those flowers. You guys probably thought I was crazy for saying we need 3 sets of 3, but we're using them. And for the inside, let me see if I can get another leaf out of this, which I'm sure I can. So for the inside of our card, ooh, didn't quite cut that old olive quite right. It's okay, we're gonna take care of it. Not sure why that was. Oh, why? Because I'm using crappy scissors, that's why. Because I don't know where mine are, and I don't want to put an order in until April. There we go. Somewhere I have some really nice old ones when I used to do. So we could bring this in and add, yeah, that will work. So we're going to snip, I think we're going to snip that all off there. And make it come trying to see what we have. Best just to do it like this. So I'm gonna layer this one on top of this one. Give it a pinch. Let it sit for a minute. And I'm going to put this, ooh, that's where I want it. So I'm going to add drop the glue there. Really, really pretty stuff. Very much so. And I'm going to add that coming out of the side. So it's stuck to me. And I have such a big mess to clean up. And we're not done, but I've got to clean it up before I can go any further. So this is my little cluster. I wonder, do I like it with another piece, maybe extending that up? No, that's just too much. So I'm gonna add glue here, 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 doot, 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 right in the middle. And this is gonna go down here. Oh, let's see, right there on the inside of our card. But we need to Wink of Stella this, and we need to get some sparkly stuff on the card. Really, really pretty card. Oh, I forgot. I was going to add ribbon behind here and everything, but you know what? It doesn't even need it. It is so gorgeous, it doesn't need it. Sometimes more is just more. And I am one, I will keep going and going and going. So let's see. We are getting rhinestones. And I set them over to the right instead of where they belong. So what do we want to add? Those little pink ones would be really pretty. So let's do those. And these are, of course, the opal rounds in the in colors, the current in colors, which are going to leave us soon. I wish the ones that are staying would leave us. These I like. So we're going to start with just some little ones. So we're going to add them here. Let's see, we're going to add a yellow one there. Do I have a large yellow? Pale papaya, actually. And this is a purple, a dark purple, but we can add, uh-oh, somebody is coming to my room. I'm doing a video. I'll be right in, honey. Yes, mac and cheese. You must be hungry. That might just do it. Maybe I should switch. No, I like that being little. I think we're going to go with that. So I used, you know, that one, and that one. The pale papaya, the fresh freesia, and the polished pink dot, and a green one just came off onto me. Let's put you back there so I can use you for another day. So, envelope. This is absolutely gorgeous. All of these cards are so different and so pretty. Love them. Love them, love them, love them. Blank inside. So, I hope you liked this video. Oh, I wanted to pop these up. I did. I almost forgot. The reason being is it's just going to add more dimension to the leaves. But I want them secured down. I don't want them floating in space. Not like this card needs any more dimension because it has so much, but it is going to be pretty. So this leaf right here. It's just going to keep them in place. Ah, I love it. Ah. So I hope you guys do too. Let me know, would you, when you get a chance. And please, whatever you do, come back and visit me in my wonderland. Bye-bye now.